We are in, as I like to refer to it as, the One Studios, aka my garage, in Eastlake, Ohio. It's the only place that would fit my drum set. Yeah, that's about the reason I'm in the garage. I would be in my house, out of doubt, because it's hot out here, and it's air conditioned in there. It was this one guy, when I was in 5th grade band, or no, it's 4th grade. They were teaching us for 5th grade band, whatever. They're like, alright, pick out an instrument, go play with it. And he was like, alright, do this. He's like, right, very simple pattern. I was like, cool. Oh gosh, oh no, I can't do it. And then he was like, we got a weak foot over here. I was like, oh, how dare this man disrespect me. So I had to show him up. And it was really the most legit reason I have for doing drums. I was like, no, this was 5th grade. I lived in Indiana at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, this guy is going to tell me that I can't play drums. Let me play these drums real quick. Because, like, it was like an everything day. You got to sit down and, like, test all the instruments. I played the horns, the flutes. They even had cellos and stuff where I was from. I was like, cool. So I did all of it. And he's like, you got a weak foot. And I was like, you're right. I'm going to say it like that. So let me try and do this. So that's how I started. That's 5th grade.
Wow.
But I didn't start playing drum kit until I was in high school because didn't have a garage until we moved into this house in 8th grade. Oh, no, 9th grade. I did 5th grade band all the way through high school band. So from 5th to 12th grade, doing concert band, you know. Did a little bit of a marching band. Willoughby South High School, one of the marching rebels and other rebels who didn't march. Play guitar, and by play guitar I mean I've written some songs, and I wouldn't say they're terribly difficult, but I can play them and, you know, just go through playing it. I play the bass a little bit. I was in a band playing bass. Sing, I know how to read and play the keyboard, but not actually play it. I can't get my finger independence. I can be like, block chord, no. Block chord, no. Block chord, no. Ugh. I mean, at this point, I know enough about it where it's just sitting down and learning it. It's like, you know how to read music and all that, so it's like, fingers, come on, help me out. Ugh. And getting just used to it, but I don't think I'll do that, most likely, because, I don't know, I'm not a keyboard player. Well, it's the kit that I got from a friend of mine back in, it had to be either 10th or 11th grade. And yeah, it was like, he was like, we're moving, I can't put it in my new house, I want to get rid of it. And I was like, cool, like $200. And I was like, cool, I got the toms, the kick, the snare, my favorite cymbal, the trash crash. And yeah, everything else I've acquired from, you know, finally getting out there and being like, I need a new crash cymbal. I need a ride cymbal. So I don't get made fun of at shows. And like, who took your ride cymbal? I didn't have one. That did happen. I was like,
oh, what show was that?
The Foundry. And I was like, I didn't have one.
And it was that night.
The next day I bought it.
Bought his head.
I was like, shoot.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Oh, man.
I got some backup stuff in case, you know, stuff goes. To be completely honest, we don't do too much else in this part of the One Studios. Usually the other part, you know, the master quarters, my room. That's where I do all the vocals, guitars, everything else is done in there. This is just to be out here. I don't really like how this room sounds when it echoes with the vocals. I can usually get through that with the drums because it's all loud all the time anyway, so you don't really get too much of the echoey feedback from the room. Well, the very first time I started recording anything, it was with a group of my friends. We were pretending that we were gonna be a band together, and we all just like came over here. We used like I didn't have real microphones. It was like USB mics, like from like Rock Band and stuff like that. Like we're just like, let's just record some stuff, and that's the first time I ever sat down. I was like, okay, here's the guitar line. I want that to sit within the bass line, and that sits within the vocals and the drums. And it's like, this is pretty fun. So I like did it on my own, kept like working on it, doing just simple songs I could just play along to. I'm like, cool. Never learned any songs, like probably should have started with that. But, you know, I made up my own stuff, recorded it, tried to do it again, just like layer after layer. My mom got me a Sony Acid for Christmas one year. I was like, yeah. My mom was like, she's like, I know you're recording stuff and you don't really have a thing to do that with. I was like, you're right. Cool. So that was like a cool little present she got me. She's like, I didn't know she even like knew that I was doing it really. So just like sitting in my room recording stuff. Cool. Then they'd be banging on the door, opening and closing. I'm like, oh, really? Can I go back through and do it again? It wasn't good. Nothing was good. I've deleted almost everything from back then. But
the early years.
Yeah, the early years. They're rough. They're rough. But you know, it's those first years where it's like, man, I'm so much better than then.
But
looking back.
Yeah, and then like I guess just like you said, like looking back, I'm like, if you didn't have those years, you would have never known what it was even like to get here.
Exactly.
You know, if you would gave up that easily.
I didn't start here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I am, but I didn't start here. From where I am on this little pole or ladder, whatever you want to call it, it's like I'm nowhere near the top, but it's been a while since I've been at the bottom, and that feels good. Like, oh, I don't want to say it's a lifestyle for me because I don't want it to become too much like a job where I'm like, I gotta go out and please all these people every day. Are you not entertained? You pet? No.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm just doing this because I'm getting paid to do it. I want to do it because I loved it, and it's a hobby that might take me places. Like, it's taken other people places before. They're just like, I go out every night, have a great time because I love doing music. That's me. If I get paid for it, amazing. If I'm not getting paid for it, we've played shows where like 10 people showed up, if that, and that might just be the other bands playing. So it's like, I'm okay with that to an extent. I'm like, these people told me they'd come. Never mind. But you know, it's just like, it's fun. I love doing it. I would love for it to take me beyond where I am now. Like, not just in the sense of going out and going to like these big cities, these other countries, stuff like that. That'd be cool too. But like, if it just takes me on an adventure, it doesn't have to be a certain. I want to go to this city. I want to go to this place. I want to sell out this number of things. Like, let's see where we go, what adventures we can get into along the way, what kind of trouble we can get into, what kind of trouble we can get out of.
Right.
And like stuff like that. I don't see myself selling out millions of stages all over the place, but I do see myself getting a little bit of notoriety, not notoriety, fame, or like a little bit like, oh, I walk around town and someone's like, you're that guy from Neville. I'm like, that's me. That'd be weird. I'd be like, that is me. That'd be pretty cool. That's where the lowest I want it to take me. Like, that'd be like, this is fame? Damn. I would probably just like ride it till it stops. Like, as long as I'm in demand of any sort, or like someone's like, people are waiting in line to see my concert, people are asking me when am I gonna come to the city next, that would keep me going. There's no way it'd be like, oh, I'm done. These people I may have inspired in some way. Yeah. Like, as long as that is something that happens if I do make it big or whatever, that would keep me going until either I physically can't do it, or something happens where I just like have a mental breakdown. So I would just keep going, even if I'm like sick, tired of it.